My name is Maria and I'm an assistant professor of mathematics at the moment, but a long time ago in high school I took part in many different mathematical competitions. I won 3 medals at IMO. However, I do regret that there was no ECMO at that time, because I remember that I really wanted to meet more girls of my age who were interested in mathematics, just like me. I took part in ECMO 5 times. I was a deputy leader for the team of Serbia 4 times, and I was a coordinator once. That was also a great experience. Another side of the story. My favorite part of mathematics? Well, in high school that was combinatorial geometry, and that led to my current research field, algebraic combinatorics and also topological combinatorics. What's that? Well, I would say that that's a place where combinatorics and geometry meet each other, and they also meet some abstract algebraic structures, and that's a great place. I really love it. Lots of brilliant, unexpected ideas and interactions. And how did I come there? Well, as a child, I wanted to be a painter. I love to paint. But in elementary school, I was amazed with mathematics, and then I decided to combine those two. And I decided to become an architect, to design some beautiful buildings. But after those mathematical competitions, I studied pure mathematics. But I always looked for some geometric interpretation, geometric intuition in everything. So I could say that instead of designing buildings in our world, I investigate and sometimes design some constructions and structures in that abstract mathematical world, and there is a benefit that I can do it in higher dimensions too, let's say. My message is enjoy. Enjoy every moment of the contest, because this could be an event that you're gonna remember for a long time, at least I do. Don't be shy, meet other people, other girls, and this could lead to some nice friendships, even some collaborations if you keep in touch. I really like when I go to a conference and then I meet somebody I met long time ago at a competition. That's a great moment. And also enjoy mathematics. Don't be frustrated, don't be focused on the result, because that's not why you're there. And I would like to share my personal experience about one contest that really, I remember it very well, and it influenced my career. That was a Romanian Master in Mathematics in 2008. Our team was invited, but I expected nothing. I was actually sure that I would do nothing, because the competition was strong, the first in the edition, and I had no confidence at that time. And then I said, since for sure I'm gonna do nothing, let's don't think about it. Let's just do mathematics, because I like to do it as I do it at home. And I decided not to look at the watch or any clock in the classroom. I opened my chocolate and I started. And I said, I'm not gonna do problems, in order based on probability, what can I solve, what I cannot solve. No, I'm just gonna choose the problem that I like it most, and I'm gonna start with it. And those 4 hours, they were so great. It's like nothing else existed, just me in that great world of mathematics, wonderland. And guess what? I won a gold medal, and I didn't expect it, definitely. But believe me, those 4 hours, they were so much better than the moment when I got the medal around my neck. Because winning a medal, it's just a day. Well, it's a great thing, but it's still a day, and it depends on competition, on some situation, on the, many circumstances, on the mood, sometimes on the weather. But your feeling when you work on something you love, that's something that's gonna stay with you, for the rest of your life. There are several benefits from mathematical competitions, at least for me, and I think for almost everybody. First, I realized how beautiful mathematics is and perfect, And another thing is that, very important thing actually, is that my way of preparing for competitions helped me to prepare for research nowadays, because very often I would choose a problem, an interesting problem that challenges me, and try to work on it for several days. And very often I wouldn't solve it, but it, taught me a patience and work on something. And I still keep a notebook, with a very nice cover. I chose it just for that thing, in which I wrote beautiful solutions, and especially those problems that had different solutions with completely different approaches, because that's something that I was always impressed with, how, completely different things interact and merge and make something beautiful. And there is another very important life-related aspect. It is dealing with a failure. And that is very important for me. For me as a mathematician, in my career, but also as a mother, a wife, a friend. Very often in your life you do your best, you try so hard, and nothing. You just fail. Because of something. There are so many things that influence that. And it is really important how you move on, how you proceed after that. And there is one specific experience that really helped me to learn something about it. That was at the beginning of my, contest career. It was a Balkan Mathematical Olympiad, and I was the youngest member of the team. And I went there. I was so terrified that I did nothing. Not even the things that, my professors really thought I could do immediately, but I really performed badly. And everybody else in my team had a prize, so I felt terrible. I was disappointed, and I was so ashamed because I felt like I failed my country. It is stupid, but I felt like that. And I came back, but to my country. Sooner I realized that in my relation to mathematics, nothing changed. I still love it as before, and I continued studying it without so much pressure, because I knew that you fail and then another day comes and it's, goes on. And several years later, at the end of my high school, my professor, who was my mentor for my final thesis, he came and said something like this: do you know when I knew that you would do mathematics? Well, it was not one of those days when you brought a medal to our school, but when you came back from that Balkan Mathematical Olympiad without a medal. And we saw how sad and disappointed you were, but it was so great that you kept studying mathematics just like nothing happened, with same passion, with everything was same, and that's when you showed that you really, really loved it, and that is what is the most important.